Hewlett-Packard's Journey in Supply Chain Performance Case Study. In the dynamic realm of the late 1990s, HP found itself at a crossroads. The landscape of the PC industry was undergoing a seismic shift, transitioning from high-end devices to commodities. HP, a stalwart in high-quality computing systems, faced a new reality where customer decisions were increasingly based on price and availability rather than technological features. As the PC market exploded with a five-fold increase in demand through the 1990s, the challenge intensified. Average selling prices plummeted by roughly 15% per year, ushering in an era where cost factors, once insignificant, took center stage. Material devaluation, scrap, write-offs, price protection, and discounts became critical players in the profitability equation. The industry giants, including HP, grappled with the need to constantly slash per unit costs to stay afloat. Amid this challenging landscape, the focus shifted from traditional metrics like return on sales to a more nuanced measure, return on net assets. The HP team recognized that the long supply chain and mismatches between demand and supply were eating into profits, necessitating a holistic reevaluation. Enter the inventory-driven cost, IDC, metric, a game-changer introduced in the late 1990s. Crafted to revitalize HP's position in the cutthroat PC industry, IDC aimed to redirect the organization's attention to the critical task of aligning demand with supply efficiently. Underneath the surface of conventional logistics costs, warehousing, inventories, and transport, lay hidden costs attributed to demand-supply mismatches. Price protection, material devaluation, returns, and obsoletes formed a significant part of these inventory-driven costs. In a bid to regain competitiveness, HP undertook the monumental task of uncovering these concealed costs and addressing them head-on. Xavier de Montgros and his team sought to transform the supply chain into a value-creating powerhouse through efficient demand-supply matching. IDC. A new measure for a new era. The IDC metric emerged as a beacon of change. Recognizing that supply chain decisions impacted company-wide performance, HP aimed to fill the gap left by traditional accounting systems. Demand-supply mismatches were proving extremely costly, and a representative performance measure was imperative. IDC became the catalyst for operational improvements, particularly in the PC business. The results spoke volumes. From 1997 to 1999, the notebook division transformed from double-digit losses to turning a profit as IDC dropped from 18.7% to 3.8% of revenues. Unveiling the components of IDC. HP wasn't just navigating the shifts in the PC industry, it had been pioneering transformative strategies within its supply chain since the early 1990s. At the heart of this evolution was the Strategic Planning and Modeling Group, SPAM, an internal consulting team entrusted with infusing quantitative methods into HP's decision-making processes. While traditional logistics costs were evident, SPAM unearthed three critical components that significantly contributed to IDC. 1. Material devaluation. With a reliance on outsourced parts, especially in the PC business, material costs accounted for a substantial portion of the total product cost. The market's price erosion made it imperative for HP to adapt its approach. Material devaluation involved adjusting internal prices based on fluctuations in the raw material supply and parts inventory. The key was strategic inventory management to align with market dynamics. 2. Price protection. In a market driven by competitive price pressures, any drop in product prices had a ripple effect on the value of inventory held by HP's channel partners. The introduction of price protection meant that if HP reduced the product price after shipping units to the channel, it had to reimburse channel partners for the price difference. The perishability concept was novel at the time, emphasizing the urgency of adapting to the fast-paced electronics industry. 3. Excess or obsolescence costs. In an industry characterized by ever-shortening product life cycles, miscalculations in anticipated demand could result in substantial costs. Excess, obsolescence costs encompassed inventory adjustments, end-of-life write-offs, scrap, material obsolescence, and rebate programs for obsolete products. The challenge was to navigate the fine line between meeting demand and avoiding stacks of worthless goods. Beyond these primary components, HP also factored in product returns and cash-to-cash financing in its profit and loss statements. Returns incurred additional processing costs, while cash-to-cash financing addressed the opportunity cost associated with HP's investments in working capital. Projects fueled by IDC. IDC wasn't just a metric, it became a catalyst for operational improvements. The European PC business line at HP implemented several projects aligned with IDC, leading to substantial improvements. 1. Build to order, BTO. Transitioning from build to stock to BTO in 1994 allowed HP to acknowledge orders based on the inventory of low-level parts, subassemblies, and components from suppliers. This shift increased flexibility, reduced channel and finished goods inventories, and mitigated the risk of price protection and obsolescence. 2. Channel replenishment, CR, also known as vendor-managed inventory. CR involves managing inventory at resellers' locations. Establishing IT links with channel partners enabled real-time information exchange on inventory levels, consumption, and demand forecasts. The result? A 50% drop in channel inventory. 3. Supplier-managed inventory, SMI, introduced in 1998, SMI aimed to reduce the impact of component devaluation and write-downs. HP collaborated with suppliers to implement just-in-time call methods and encouraged the use of standard parts, leading to a savings of 1% to 2% of total costs per PC. 4. International Direct Ship, IDS. HP's mobile computing division revolutionized its approach by centralizing manufacturing and adopting IDS. The shift eliminated regional manufacturing and distribution centers, reducing HP-owned inventory for PCs by 55 days and lowering the cost of sales by 7%. IDC, revolutionizing HP's organizational landscape. The success story of IDC at Hewlett-Packard isn't confined to the intricacies of supply chain metrics, it's a tale of transformation that rippled across the entire organization. Notebook division's resurgence. In the 1980s, HP's mobile computing division, MCD, saw commendable sales of notebook computers. However, the real challenge was turning those sales into profits. Despite various attempts to revamp operations, profitability remained elusive. It wasn't until the implementation of IDC that the tide turned. Within just a year of embracing IDC in 1998, MCD broke even, and by the end of 1999, it was in the black. This success prompted HP to extend IDC's influence to the broader PC group. Global rollout of IDC. In 1998, IDC went global within the PC organization, marking the beginning of a transformative journey. As the success stories piled up, IDC's reach expanded to other product groups, including servers and printers. Top management introduced IDC at the group level, trickling down to line management. The income statement underwent a crucial change, with IDC becoming a separate line item, ensuring visibility and understanding across all managerial levels. IDC didn't just become a metric, it became ingrained in the very culture of HP. Finance and operations synergy. The implementation of IDC was a joint effort between the finance and operations departments. Finance crafted the IDC metric, established monthly reporting structures, and set challenging yet achievable targets. Operations took charge of translating IDC insights into concrete actions for improvement. This collaboration was crucial in persuading the organization of IDC's merits. Transparency and collaboration. IDC wasn't merely a number on a balance sheet, it was a cross-functional metric that prompted everyone in the organization to consider the bigger picture. It dissolved silos that existed between marketing, material divisions, and engineering. Transparency was the key, it made hidden costs visible, especially in the PC business, where gross margins were razor-thin. IDC facilitated collaboration by aligning decisions with the overarching goals of the organization. Strategic decision-making. IDC's impact reached far beyond numbers. It played a pivotal role in strategic decisions, such as determining optimal factory locations. Previously, decisions were based on traditional manufacturing costs, but IDC brought a more comprehensive analysis into play. The cheapest manufacturing location wasn't just about direct costs, It factored in material devaluation, write-offs, and price protection. IDC guides managers in making informed trade-offs. Navigating new product rollouts. IDC wasn't just about managing existing inventory, it played a crucial role in the rollout of new products. It prompted a re-evaluation of the total cost of product rollovers by considering rebates, returns, and fire sale discounts. This empowered product teams to choose the most appropriate rollover strategy, avoiding underestimating costs. Impressive results. The results stemming from IDC's implementation were nothing short of impressive. HP's 2001 annual report celebrated a $495 million reduction in HP-owned inventory, with a significantly improved inventory-to-sales ratio. From 2000 to 2002, worldwide PC inventory at HP witnessed a 50% decline, holding steady thereafter. Meanwhile, IDC dropped by approximately 70%, showcasing the monumental impact of this transformative metric. Conclusion. As we wrap up our exploration of HP's journey in IDC, it's essential to peek into the post-IDC era and understand how HP charted its course in the ever-evolving landscape of supply chain dynamics. Post-merger IDC adoption. After the 2002 merger with Compaq Computer Corporation, HP underwent a massive transformation. The adoption of IDC went company-wide, with a mission to streamline Compaq's inventory-driven costs. By May 2003, a standard set of supply chain effectiveness metrics was either adopted or in the process of being integrated across all of HP's operations. This period marked a shift from using IDC as a tool for improvement to a metric for maintaining business equilibrium. IDC, from monthly to quarterly monitoring. With IDC firmly embedded in HP's culture, the focus gradually shifted to other critical aspects of the business. As IDC's substantial gains were realized, the monitoring frequency shifted from monthly to quarterly. The metric that once spearheaded the charge for improvement became a reliable compass for keeping the business on track. Challenges and considerations. Despite IDC's undeniable strengths as a comprehensive performance metric, HP recognized certain caveats. Event-driven costs, such as those arising from a major product rollover, could distort reported IDC performance in a given period. To maintain clarity, HP emphasized tracking long-term trends rather than getting bogged down by isolated events. Looking beyond IDC. As HP moved forward, it redirected its attention to other critical facets, including freight costs, manufacturing costs, and cash-to-cash financing. The organization acknowledged that continuous progress required a holistic approach, exploring areas beyond the confines of IDC. The supply chain isn't a static entity, it's a dynamic ecosystem that demands ongoing attention and innovation. Post-delivery challenges. HP acknowledged that the next challenge was extending the supply chain beyond the initial delivery, delving into after-sales, remarketing, refurbishing, and more. The company was committed to evolving and progressing, recognizing that staying world-class is an ongoing endeavor. Opportunity cost and risk management. In the complex realm of supply chains, excess and obsolete, E&O, inventory pose significant challenges. HP understood the importance of effective metrics and incentives in making informed trade-offs. What you measure is what you get resonates deeply, showcasing the initial proof of the impact of strategic metrics. Supply chain challenges. Yet, the journey doesn't end here. The complexities of large organizations, often entangled in hierarchical structures, present challenges. HP's experience revealed the ongoing struggle to address issues of span of control, accountability, and responsibility within the matrices of organizational hierarchies. Innovation in supply chain. While metrics and incentives play a crucial role, effective execution remains paramount. The supply chain, with its intricate trade-offs, demands innovative solutions. HP's journey highlights the persistent conundrum of finding a balance between broad responsibility at the top and the need for on-the-ground decision-making. The call for innovation. As we conclude this video of HP's supply chain saga, the pages remain open to innovative experiences and solutions in this evolving space. The journey doesn't end, it transforms into a quest for continuous improvement and innovation. The supply chain, ever dynamic, awaits the next wave of inventive solutions to navigate its intricate web.